a real big dude.
You're on there rare drafting and you like constructed, that's totally fine. But just don't care that much if you win, right? You got to realize if you're on there picking rares, you're going to win less than you otherwise would. And you're also going to have a lot less options. Like, that might be one of the reasons why you don't have, like, any other cards to swap in or out. Kind of tough. Don't redeem points for that. Sauron sucks. Worse than most commons. I don't know why you think it's good. It's not very good. You just have no knowledge of the format, basically. I mean, it's not even remotely close. Like, in this pack alone, this is way better than Sauron. Miles better than Sauron, and it's a black common. I mean, you can play it in your deck. It's not very good. Take an hour of watching a draft stream. Turn the draft stream off for an hour. No, don't watch me. Turn the fucking draft stream off for an hour. Go to 17 lands and look at the cards at the top and look at the cards in the middle and look at the cards at the bottom. And when you see that cards in the middle to the bottom and worse than half the commons in the set, you'll understand that it's just not that great. I mean, you can just go and do that. The format's been out for months. I'm not going to tell you to draft exactly by that and take it in exactly that order, but it's going to give you a pretty good idea. And then you don't just sit there knowing literally nothing. Like, you basically, you're telling me you've never played hard. You're like, well, why are you taking Lorraine Revealed over Gandalf? It's like, it's just a much better card. I mean, it's okay to not have this knowledge, but you just have to realize you don't have it. It's very easy to figure out. You could argue these two are kind of close. This set especially, if you want to be like, oh, why is this flashy rare not good? Most of the rares in this set are worse than commons. Almost all of them. So if you've got some stigma about a rare looking good or a gold uncommon just necessarily being good, you're going to get your fucking ass kicked in this set. Because they are often not. Well, you told me that it was quote unquote the nuts. Or just nuts. And I'm telling you, it's usually about the 5th or 6th best card in a pack. I'm telling you, I know that from playing with it, playing against it, and the data backs it up. And you can just go look at the data. It's a lot closer to this card than it is to like something really good. It's better than this, I think, but not by tons. It was just such a bad evaluation. If he's here enough to have that many points, he needs to be berated. I'm trying to teach him something. It's the only way I know how to do it. It's not a horrible card, but it's I don't know. I give up some. I mean, I just give up. I don't like being mean, but like, what else can you do? Doesn't work on a phone. But man, I mean, come on. You're in here watching a Magic stream, paying me money to look at your decks and stuff. You can't be bothered to play on something other than a phone? I don't know. You can, if you like to play on your phone, just do it. I don't know. But I would say play on your phone, keep rare drafting, and have fun. I'll keep taking your $5, but like, I don't think you need that. I mean, you can just kind of win when you win and lose when you lose, and it don't matter much. The problem becomes when you care. Like, you can't like care about winning and losing. Only play on your phone. Never, like that's when it becomes an issue. It's fine if you don't care that much and you're just having fun. I just think if you want to take it super seriously and stuff, I don't know. Yeah, but Ronson's not trying to get coaching and deck techs and stuff either. And he's not rare drafting when he drafts, I think I want this rally more than I'll take the fight, I guess. I need the rally, though. You're also like a super accomplished Magic player, Herbert Heasy. You're not like struggling to get better in rare drafting. No, they do not. If you made top 500 Mythic rare drafting, you're probably better than me. to be honest with you. I mean, if you're honestly rare drafting cards from packs with stuff that you can play in them, I'll take a rare, you know, over something shitty. But like, if you're able to like rare draft all the time and make a decent mythic spot, like that's fucking impressive. The way I view it is like I got this guy, he's hanging out on my Twitch chat some. He plays on his phone and he rare drafts. I'm like, this guy's not supposed to win very much. He's fucking around, playing on his phone, rare drafting, this and that. Like, that's kind of the way I was seeing it. And it's just like, man, maybe he should just play for fun more. But, you know, I mean, if you're like a great Magic player, you can play it on your phone. It's just like, I don't think if you're like a Magic player that's struggling to get better and you want to like review your game and stuff, like take the time to play it on a computer where you can do that. That was kind of what I was getting. I mean, LSV plays on his phone all the time. I don't expect him to message me a draft log to go over either. I think he's confident in his own plays, you know. But if somebody wants me to deck tech them and look at this and that, and then, you know, they're just playing on their phone, it's like, and then I'm like, why don't you have a lot more playables? And they're like, well, I was rare drafting. It's like, come on, man. I do not have a flip phone, no, but my phone will not run Arena. I have a A250, I believe it's called. It might be a A50. I can look it up. It will not run Arena. My iPad will also not run Arena. All right, when you said you made top 500, was that constructed or limited? If it's constructed, it doesn't mean that much. If it's limited, it does. Reason being is because you just started last season. But limited doesn't pair you like that. But constructed will pair you like that. Like if you just started last season and played constructed, you could get Mythic 500 with like a starter potentially. Because they only pair you against other people that just started. It's fairly unlikely. That doesn't happen on draft. How old is it? I don't know. Quite old, I'd imagine. I think you're allowed to be a great player and play on your phone all you want. I think you're allowed to be a casual player and play on your phone all you want, with the caveat that you don't get to complain much about your losses. Because you're a casual player playing on your phone that's not putting in any of the work that everybody else is. You know? You just can't expect to win as much as the guy that's sitting there studying his games. Yeah, I already have one of these. Guess I'll pick up one of these. I don't like it. This deck seems pretty mediocre to me. It's fine. Phone seems fine for constructed play, even. You just don't have the tools to replay the stuff 17 lands in the draft, so that's pretty rough. If you're going to do 150 drafts or something like me, I could play on the phone. You know, I can't stream on a phone, and my phone won't play it, but like, the phone I think is bad if you're trying to improve. If you're drafting with the idea of improving, I think the phone is bad because it doesn't log anything. That's the only thing I have against it. It's hard for me to play on a phone. It might be hard for you. It's not hard for everybody. It's very hard for me to play on it. Well, this is close for me as well. Another rally I'm going to pass potentially? Yeah, I think I'm going to. Also, I think it would be fine for anyone, even if you are a casual that wants to get better, to play some of your games on a phone, as long as you still played a decent amount of the time on a computer that could run the program. I really like this Knots. I'm okay with the Goblin, but I like Knots with these things too much. This deck might be fine now. Pro Tour guy qualified on phone. I mean, maybe somebody did. You know what? He can't go back and rewatch those games to see if he just got lucky as shit or if he played great. He might be good enough that he doesn't want to rewatch his games. I have no clue. Sounds like he's the type of person that should play on a phone then. Doesn't really need to look at stats, already knows what he's doing. That backs up what I'm saying, I think. I mentioned him already specifically. I said that he's not going to be coming to me asking me how to build his draft deck either, is he? He doesn't need the 17 lands. He doesn't need that. Somebody that wants to come in here and give me money to look at their deck, they need that. Someone that cares enough to watch Twitch streams is losing more than they'd like to, but doesn't want to play with the tracker. It doesn't make sense to me. I also think you could play some on your phone and some not on your phone and be fine. But I think you need to at least play some with a tracker if you want. If you care enough about your wins and losses to do all this, I would recommend being able to replay your shit. Like 16 lands, I think. I got 2 Quarrels Ends and I'm fairly temptable. I'm probably just gonna throw this thing back in. That works if you don't. That works if you don't want to work on. I mean, that definitely works for this. You know. However, let's say you're like, well, fuck, man. I'm drafting with I don't know. You're like, I'm drafting with 17 lands. I'm having this guy look at my decks. I'm having him look through one of my drafts. Like, he says my decks are fine. I'm still losing. Well, guess what? If you play with the tracker, you can look through your games too, but that's fine. Isn't it free? Well, it takes a mountain out of my deck, would be what I would do. I would argue it's not free, it's a tapped mountain. I might play the elephant. I don't think I'm casting it often. I think I tempt a lot. I think I don't want to tap out for an elephant almost ever. So me just turning one of these into a tapped land that sometimes can be a 6/4 doesn't seem great to me. Typically, I don't play the elephant in blue-red. Main obsession is he costs 2 mana. And I want to be able to cast Quarrel's End or Inscription on turn 3 without just fucking folding and dying to the 3/1 that they just cast or whatever. It's not exactly hard to figure out. I don't know that the 5/5 spell is better than the breaking. I'm going to play one of those two almost assuredly. And if I put the elephant in, I put him in. I'll play the 5/5 card. I'm aware of what I've got. It's possible. This isn't the worst deck of time for the elephant. I've had worse. But, I mean, I've got 2 deceives and 2 birthdays, which make me hate the elephant. Just because when I've got 1 extra mana up, I want to do those things. I don't know. I think I lean towards just not playing the fucking elephant. If I had a bath song, I'd play it because I could cycle it and reshuffle it. If you cast a duplicate legendary card, does the new one's text resolve? I'm going to answer you with a yes. If you mean to come into playability, well, it's a live stream, man. You're probably missing it because you're fucking around on your goddamn phone. I can't rehash everything. Basically, I said about the elephant, it's a tapped mountain. I said since I have other 1 mana cards in my deck, sometimes spending 1 on that tapped mountain is a cost. It's not always free. And I just think that there's very, 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 very few times that I'm going to cast that elephant. The way this deck is with a ring and a Gandalf Sanctions, it's the curve where it stops. I just don't think it's very likely I cast it. It said if I had a bath song in my deck, that would be enough to make me play it for sure, because I could cycle it and shuffle it back in. I don't have anything like that. I just think the chance that the tap land fucks me is, better chance than the elephant helps me. Could be wrong on that. I played it in my last deck, in that black-red deck. I loved it there. Kill it now? Yeah, that's the upside of the elephant. It costs a mana to do that, though, and I think in this deck that might be more cost. Especially a lot of my cards like this, like they put me behind. I'm paying a lot, you know, 3 mana to do nothing. 3 mana for like it's rough in these decks. You're free to play him if you like him. I don't like my spot here. If your game plan is going at all well with this deck, you don't want to cast that elephant. It just not work that well. I don't know, I'll probably just play Mouth of Sauron and kill me or whatever. I'm gonna put Golem and Nastian in the same pile. I think he'll take Golem Lash for sure. I'll keep both the Sacrifice in a pile. Ring ding dong, ring ding da ding ding dong. No, it's not islands, it's just lands. Just Google the word 17 lands and it'll come right up. Should have done it first because it pumps this guy. Fuck off. I was thinking I wanted to keep the spell on top of my deck for Golem's Torment, but Dumb. And it wouldn't be bad if you asked it that, I would have probably taken that guy the first week of the set, I would have expected it to be better. It's just, at this point, it's just is what it is. Yeah, draw into a birthday escape if he didn't mill that. Oh no, I gave him a blocker. Oh, I didn't even mill. The birthday was already gone. I fucked it. Oh, me. It's not supposed to tell you where the wires run and this and that and why the light comes on. It just tells you how to fucking turn it on. Well, thank you, Firecat Rider. Appreciate it. The best single, the at least agreed upon stat, yes, what he said. The game in hand win rate. That's the most used metric. Stop fucking copy pasta. Bunch of assholes. I like it when people are nice to me. Fuck all you other people. Alright, Tim, break out the fucking banhammer. They've been warned. Club me. This hand's good. I'll just chill. Absolutely not. I didn't say that. I definitely do not say if you're not using 17 lands, I'd say the opposite. I'd say if you're losing and you care about it and you're not taking the time to look at the data, that you shouldn't be getting coaching. You should take the time to look at the data. If you play enough that you don't need to look at the data because you play enough to rate the cards yourself, that's fucking great. Son of a bitch. Whatever. I'm risking it. I'm tapping down on my counter. Huh? Me being specific is... What did I contradict? I don't even know if you're talking to me. It's not contradictory in the slightest. I mean, if you want to pay money to have somebody look through your draft deck and you have like no idea what the best cards are, it doesn't make a lot of sense when you could just go look it up yourself. I don't know. I mean, I'll take... I'm not sure what to say. I don't feel like there's any contradiction. No. No, I didn't say that. You heard wrong. I'm also talking about for certain individuals that have certain goals. If your goal is to play Magic and have fun, you don't need to know anything about the site. If you start losing a lot and it becomes less fun, and then you want to go from there and seek help for your drafting, it would definitely be in your best interest to just look at the data first. And if all you do is look at the data and don't think about it, you're going to win more in the short term. There's no contradiction here. So don't know what to play. I mean, I've never seen Push Dog before in my life. Who I have seen before in my life, after I scroll through all these fucking copy pastas, is my buddy JST Lone Wolf 22. And JST Lone Wolf 22, I cared enough about him that when he inquired about the 17 lands page I was showing, I wanted to explain to him that, while maybe he could get a quick boost Right now, it could come with, you know, it could be bad over the long term. I don't think that was contradictory what I said. I mean, I think the vast majority of players on Arena have no idea what 17 lands is, and that's totally fine. But if they then want to go on Reddit or wherever and start saying, oh, I'm so unlucky, I'm just blah, 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 and they're over here picking cards out of a fucking hat, you know, they could easily just go and fix it. 0, I would say, is a good IWD number. The higher it is, the worse it is, I think, in general. No, I did not say that. You can't use it on a phone, period. It doesn't work. The software does not work on a phone. I don't care. You're not even. I'm willing to debate with you. I don't care. This number doesn't mean anything. I'm saying I had a guy pay me $50 cash. I don't know when you came in on this. I mean, I had a guy pay me $50 and he just had literally no idea what he was doing. Obviously, if you want to take time to have coaching in Magic and pay somebody, I couldn't counter it, I don't think. That it would seem like you'd want to take the 30 minutes or whatever to look at the data first. If you're not willing to look at the data, then you shouldn't care that much about whether you have to realize that other people are doing it, right? Wait, what? I gotta play this. I'm gonna lose this game somehow fucking around with you. It'd be a hard one to lose, but I might manage. I'll start over after this game, and you can see if you can tell me if when you think I've said something different than what I said before, I guess. I imagine I can kill him this turn if I don't play like a fucking complete idiot. Then I just skipped through it because I'm talking to this other guy. If I could have countered it, I should have. There's no reason not to counter it. Because I'm playing like an idiot. Alright. So I want to go back and just rehash a little bit. So where I started the conversation about it. Okay. I've also played against him on Magic. Probably not count. Dirt Nymph, I'll be nice to you. I also don't think you need the 17 lands like most people. Like, I don't think you're going to open a pack. The people that I think need... Okay, there's 2 reasons to need 17 lands. 1, you want coaching at all. If you want coaching at all, you need the 17 lands just to track your games. So they're there. You don't ever have to look at it. You just need to set it up. That's for anybody that wants coaching. The other way to use it that I think is very responsible is if you, when you look at a pack, if you have no idea what the best 3 or 4 cards are, especially 2 months into the set, if you look at a pack, you have no idea what the best cards are in it, and you're a couple months into the set, and you want to get better, enough so that you care enough to get coaching, then you need to look at the actual data. You do not need to like sit there and draft every pick by the data or anything like that. I highly doubt that you look at a pack and have no clue. I think you would probably kind of know what to do. Still have no blocks. I guess I should... Well, I saved 1 damage, I guess. They should have just attacked there. No, I've seen your decks. Your decks are fine. You're not in that category, man. You're in the category, though, that wants help, and I can't even look at your draft because you did it on your phone. You showed me your deck tech, and it had literally nothing I could change because I didn't get to, so then I'm like, well, let me just look through the draft real fast. Maybe there's something cool there we can find. I notice everybody. Some are naughty and some are nice. I'm noticing this game is not going so well. This is not me trying to drum up coaching. I turn away most of them just because the times don't work out. I'm streaming like 8 hours a day. I do sleep, so the stream's been going well. So basically, the only times I'm willing to coach are like before my stream, and that does not work for a lot of people. So it's not like I'm looking to get a lot of coaching anyway. I don't know, Dan X. You're cool enough. Am I behind enough that I have to try to use this here? Probably. There's not but so many instant speed things. Would think they want to pump. Sack your Gorbog, please. Killing me. No, you're not naughty. Can't blame them there for not, they're beating the fuck out of me, but yeah, I think that's a good attack. I was hoping they wouldn't send both. No pump. 5-drop. I got fucked, I guess. 3-drop. It's 2. And maybe have a chance. I don't know. This doesn't look... I don't even know what to do here. I think I have to just kill the Denethor. I don't know. I guess I can wait on it? Untrue, first of all. Also doesn't contradict what I said. There used to be limited only Pro Tours. I want a limited only Pro Tour. There's not anymore, but I just happened to not play him in constructed portions. Well, when I played Kai, there were only limited. That's what it was. It was only limited. I don't know. I don't think I can win this game. I don't, but that's neither here nor there. The only point I'm saying is it didn't used to be. Any chance I don't block? What's my deck? Could draw Birthday Escape. Put him to 5. Hit him to 4. To 6. I don't know. I'm just gonna take it. I do have a Fear Fire Foes in this deck, actually. No, I don't have another club. I have a Treason of Isengard. I have an Island. Now I can rant again because I'm not number 1. That guy thinks I only talk when I'm number 1. Oh, me. Interesting hand. Without the Fear Fire, it's just... I think it's got to go back even with the Fear Fire. Oh, this one's great. Yeah. This is why I want him to rank best of 3, obviously. The old hand smoother. This isn't really even a pair down on a new season. This guy could have easily been Mythic last season. Dylan R., why aren't you up at the top Mythic yet? God damn, there's 7 of us? I thought there might only be 3. See, if I got 3 Mightstones animations, motherfuck, I would have drafted Brothers War all the time. That was my favorite deck to draft. I did about 5 Brothers War drafts and never got one. Never got a deck at all like that. I fucking love Mites. Now I'm jealous. I don't think I want this goblin on turn 4 or whatever. Works out nicely. This, I guess. Don't attack for 1. No, he was just ended Mythic 4 another time. It's not from this season. You're just looking at fucking... You're looking at 17 lands. There's a lot of people it's going to say are number 1 or 2 or whatever because they just never played again. So they'll say it just tracks the last game you played using 17 lands. They don't know what your rank actually is. Doubt he's got a pump spell, but I don't know. Figure I'll just kill it now. I try not to make it like that. But at the same time, I need you to realize, like, you know, we need to go over the stuff, the mistakes. No, I try not to do that. Shit, he could actually pump Frodo and then attack. I wonder if he'll see that. Then I'd be forced. I think he sees it. I don't see it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I still think I'm in fine shape, but I mean, my play kind of sucked. That should at least help me figure out how much to pump or whatever. Raphael Levy, thank you for the raid. Check out Raphael Levy if you don't already. You're missing out. This game is looking good. Not a complete done deal, I guess. You could play food stuff too. He did play food. Not attempt. I mean, my deck's pretty loaded. Probably the worst card. Well, second worst card. It's not a land. Not complaining. I'm just I know you guys can't see the contents of the deck is pretty stacked. Is what I'm getting at. Oh, it's also lethal because he hasn't sacked his food yet. Yeah, I see that now. They may just not sack it at all, but I guess if they do, they die. They just don't crack it until they make a second one or something. Why is it? It's having a hard time showing. Will show me soon. If I don't change from bot to premier to best of 3, 211. Altogether, 211 drafts of this set. Now, this season, I had done less than 10 to get to Mythic #1 this season. Maybe I've done like 10 or 12 this season. But I've done a lot overall. They can just rank both. In that case, center shouldn't make a difference. That'd be even better for the casual players if a lot of the more enfranchised players move to the best of 3. I don't think that's a good reason. This is a mana elf, man. It's fucking great to do that, I think. I like the quarrels and it slips in easier on the mana later. Uses all my mana. And this is not a bounce. Fucking kills me when you guys keep calling this a bounce. It's better than a kill spell there. You gotta draw it again. It's killing me when y'all do that. This turn also seems close. Authorities' comments are usually pretty on point, to be honest. Like, I often go, yeah, your play makes more sense than me. Almost to a point where it's annoying because it's just like he's pointing out obvious mistakes sometimes, but That one I think would be a big mistake to Quarrels in there. I feel like. Good thing this hand goes first, because it's kind of sketch. Against a swamp. I almost just want to keep it. I think I'm gonna. I'm doing it no matter what it is. If it's a 2-2 for 2 with no text, I think it's awesome to do it. Then they're drawing that 2-2 for 2 on turn 4. It's fucking up their whole hand. I'm very happy I do it on just like about anything there. Got it. He's got the God draw. I hope that you like. If you don't like them, you can tell me either way. I'm glad to hear it though. Kill it, I think. I don't want to have it around when this is all going on. Fuck. If he has +1/+2, I'm going to be fucked because I waited. Oh, man. I fucking fucked it. I think I want to use the flame. I could have used the flame. Maybe that was the play. Yeah, I probably should have used the flame. So it didn't matter too much for that. The flame played around +1/+2. Guess I can play one more land. I don't know. Need to find some tempting. This play may have sucked, I don't know. Okay, so now you can't block with it. I'm still gonna lose to this guy. He's got 4 cards and big threats. I don't have much of anything. Yeah, they're also at 15. I don't know that the food matters much. Fuck. Why did I even keep that? I don't fucking know. I fucked this game up again. Another one. I don't know where they all came from. It seemed like he had perfect chances to use them earlier in the game, too. Like I said, it was something I did where I was like, if he has a plus, I'm just fucked, and he didn't use it. Maybe I need to play a land just because the game's never going to go long enough for me to have 2 more turns if I get a ring bearer. I don't know. Tempted to do this. I guess a 3/3's worth more than... Yeah, I can chump with it. I guess that's better than saving 3. He's got something else. The orcish medicine's out. A bit of everything. Oh, he gets another amass. I should have killed the other. I probably should have. I should have killed the other. Then he'd have one big creature. Shitbox! Thank you for the subscription. It's a fun draw. It's fun. Sanctions, among other things. Sanctions would be very good, dude. Well, let's see if he's got it. Doesn't. I win. Go first. Sure. they give you some shit when they take away the other shit from you, basically. The renewal thing. We're gonna do this. Like, it's for when standard or when alchemy I don't even know what it's. I don't know how this one works because standard doesn't rotate anymore. Or this year it doesn't. Son of a bitch, he pumped up Frodo. He's eating my tutu. God damn it. Such a good card. Oh man, the spider gives fucking I can't even block and dread. Son of a bitch. This one's slipping away, if it ever wasn't. Oh me, oh my. Nobody else even saw it, Sinner. They're playing Alpo's deck. That's one sure. He'll probably block the Survivor, though. That's 6 plus 3 and 2. There were killed 3 creatures. I don't care if that 1/1 came out of a frog's ass. It's on the board and it counts. Man, I could try that. I don't know. I'm gonna play King Theoden or something. Fuck it. I don't even know what I want to discard. I pass. He didn't ghost me. He'll talk to me if I talk to him for sure. feels fucked. I have no idea. Same as this, I guess, just my screen name, right? This guy's a player and a half, man. I don't know. I don't like it. That was one of the cards I was hoping to maybe find. He might play a 5-drop here, and that leads me to believe it's maybe likely he's gonna play a 5-drop. Alright. No haster, at least. Yeah, that's bad, though. Fairly hard to beat that one. Pretty sure he's gonna get me here. I'll do it. I wonder what he's saving his treasure for. For long, if I keep losing. If you don't want to attack, I don't fucking care. I won't use it. It's fine with me. Just claim it? Okay. You're the man. You're gonna play around my deceive, I'll discard it. Oh, now he knows there's another one. Never played it myself, no. That one doesn't seem too good to take, honestly, but sure. Alright, fine. Another one. Okay. I don't know what I need. I could use a land, but I don't think I can accept it there. Should have played this first. If I wasn't gonna attack, I was dumb. Yeah, he has to block. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything. Killed him.